would probably help if I bring the chat up.
Yeah.
There we go. This is a good, like, chill game to start the stream with. If I remember to hit the record button this time. Which I did!
Can you feel the fear?
Only a little. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the guest list for this year's con.
I'm just surprised that like they keep like I mean I'm kind of shocked that they're still adding on even more and more people now.
Yeah, no, Tony Todd was not someone I was expecting. Man, why couldn't that Spider-Man game be coming out in early October instead of November?
That is unfortunately a missed opportunity.
I'm gonna have to find like a poster, of Venom or something.
He's such a perfect voice for doing that too.
Right?
Like you hired the right guy.
Their life started to fall apart. Everything he touched turned to rot.
I do kind of like them that they have an author for this, like the thing, because now that I think about it, it does kind of tie the story together a bit better than the original version.
I never played the original version, so this is my first introduction to it. I remember seeing it a lot, but I never like, really played it.
It wasn't bad. It was just very hard to play at first because it was I can't remember, they did like early access type stuff with it, and it was just so janky. And I tried playing the demo of this on the old computer and it just was not working at all. Relationship counselor.
Oh fuck. This time we're really going.
Okay. Time for couples counseling.
Sure you are. I'm going to the bar. Because you make me drink.
I will get you, you furry leeches. Get out of my house.
What? Somebody was bludgeoning cats or something?
Not cats. You want me to tell you what it is?
I can't remember.
Rats.
Oh, I'm cool with that.
So I'm never letting you near the guinea pigs.
Rats are disgusting little creatures.
Guinea pigs are cute.
Guinea pigs are food in other countries.
Those are very big types of guinea pigs. There's pet guinea pigs and there's food guinea pigs.
Look, just because it doesn't taste good doesn't mean you can't eat it.
Oh, right. That's how you do it. I forgot about that.
Hey, we're gonna burn this photograph here!
Look at this photograph.
Blood is sticking.
Look at this graph! Please
What
tell
were
me
you
you've seen
using
that.
blood
Please
for?
tell me you've seen that video.
Maybe.
It's the one where, like, so you know the Nickelback song "Photograph."
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, they do the
Everything
joke
I
where instead
touch
of a
breaks.
photograph, it's literally like a graph, like an actual like a bar graph, and he just they cut out the photo part. He just look at this graph.
That one still gets, if I remember, that one still got like copyrighted too.
Probably. I mean, it was the actual music video. They just changed one thing in it. Oh, there's a heart on the toilet. Is this Saw?
Oh lord, no. I gotta see if I can get the Saw game running on PC. That would be a fun one for us to do, because I remember liking that one.
Good, solid undercoat. A primer that will hold it all together so it doesn't rot.
They're coming out with another Saw movie.
Yep, because that franchise is just never gonna die, and they're bringing back
no.
Tobin Bell too.
I don't even know how that works.
I don't think they've. At this point, I don't think there's any kind of cohesiveness.
The world
with
is
the
breaking
movies.
around us.
No, after they did the last one, there definitely isn't.
I still haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it either, but I haven't heard good things.
Yeah, even people I know that review horrors didn't seem to like it.
I remember Wep was really high on that movie for a while. I'm like, dude, this thing is gonna suck.
Yeah, I don't know a good Saw movie in years.
Well, his idea is that you had, like, talented people that were getting involved in it, so you can kind of dismiss the campiness of Saw. but
Hey,
it's still
don't close the door on us. That's rude.
That bitch. I'm going to take this hammer and I'm going to beat you.
Yeah, Saw was always just torture porn.
Well, not necessarily at the beginning. The second one, yeah, everything on after that point was definitely torture porn.
The first one wasn't torture porn because they couldn't afford it.
Well, yeah, the only thing that they had in that was the ending part of it with the,
Be gone.
cutting off the leg with a hacksaw.
Oh, shit. Go away.
You got out my saw! Oh, now she's just ooze. Lovely. She's goop.
Of all movie series, I wonder how much longer they can be able to milk that.
What, Saw?
Yeah.
As long as the movies keep bringing in a profit.
I mean, if you wanted to do something, theoretically, like, have a cult that started, which I think they did. They had, like, a cult that started for Jigsaw.
Sort of, yeah. I think that's what Spiral's about, the one they just came out with.
And now they're like, oh, we're going to bring back Tobin Bell. And it's like, everyone's like, how?
Yeah, no, he's been dead for like 7 movies. He died in
While
like
I
the
can
third
certainly
or fourth
understand
film.
that you are upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information for several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times.
We're playing a dick.
Yes, we are. If this was modern days, he'd have anthrax in the letter.
Ooh.
Actually, it might be easier to get back then, I don't know.
What did you do to the plant?
Mr. Plant? Are
Mr.
you okay,
Plant?
Mr. Plant?
I don't think he's okay.
Damn it! We lost him! Holy shit, Scoob, that painting is high, or I am.
We know you are.
Haba, haba, haba.
Cleaning this house is a nightmare. We don't even use the fireplace that often, and ash is everywhere.
Oh. So, we're using the fireplace to burn people?
It's funnier
That's
when you
what it
realize
seems
what
like.
happened. It is so much funnier when you realize what's happened to the wife.
Cremated.
Maybe you wanted
Or
to make sure she was hot.
Or self-immolated. Well, shenanigan. Oh, footprints.
Let's see. Oh man.
Oh. That's never gonna come out of the carpet. Fuck you.
I mean, that is kind of... That had to have been a lot of super glue.
Yeah, yeah, it did. And it just happened to fail at the exact right moment.
Maybe we not stand under the knife.
Maybe, or maybe we do.
Can I get that?
Don't throw sharp things at me.
Shattered thoughts.
Shattered balls.
I kind of like, I love in like the haunted houses and stuff, the upside down rooms. They don't do that a lot anymore. Oh.
Well, shit.
What? X? X. Okay.
Also, by the way, I'm calling it now. The people at Blumhouse are scummy enough where I think they're going to dedicate that new Exorcist movie to William Friedkin now that he's dead.
Some paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like a result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous.
Fuck you too, lady.
You don't criticize my shit.
Yeah, no, you know 100% they're gonna do that.
Even though he came out publicly, like, when it was announced and said it's going to be shit.
Yeah, apparently they wanted him to work on it really bad, and he's like, yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, no, because they wouldn't have let him fucking do what he wanted anyway.
If they do that, man, the amount of
In
flack they're gonna get for that shit.
in the same breath, too, Billy Friedkin was a weird dude.
That's what I've heard. He also really liked to shit talk.
Yeah, no, he didn't. It's a writer in a Hollywood world syndrome, where, you know, some things do have to be lost in translation for movies to work or to work better, and a lot of writers do not like accepting that. Stephen King is in that camp as well. Oh no.
God, that thing there. Key.
He...
I can't wait to see the haunted house for it, though. Would have been nice to see the original Exorcist, like, as a haunted house, but I get they gotta do, you know, the newer shit.
Yeah, I really don't have too much of an urge to view that.
If we get to it, we get to it. The one I definitely want to do is the Evil Dead and the Universal Monster House, because we're getting some Invisible Man goodness. So that should be fun. And it's going to be classic, not the movie we don't talk about.
Oh, you mean the other Blumhouse monstrosity?
Yep.
I can put it between the books. He'll never find it there.
I can tell you the exact moment that movie jumped the shark for me completely.
Was it in
And
the
it's-
hospital giving the only fucking reference to the Invisible Man?
No, it was not that. It was the CGI table.
Oh my god, I forgot about
That
that.
was the moment that I'm like, this is a piece of garbage that no one fucking cared about.
Apparently the movie was supposed to be like a different name and they just slapped the Invisible Man on it.
Yeah, that's standard Blumhouse style. Because they got that property at the last minute. Because what happened was, the Mummy movie with Tom Cruise was supposed to be this big launching point for a bunch of these, like, blockbuster Universal Monster reboot films. It failed miserably at the box office. Invisible Man was already in development, in the scripting phase. But they decided that because of the failure of the Mummy, they would just offload all those products onto Blumhouse. So that movie was had already had a script written and a bunch of other shit happen before they dumped it off to Blumhouse. So Blumhouse had to rework that script, and then, which is why you have all this, like, stupid, like, massive compound shit, and the fact that the Invisible Man wears, like, a suit and shit instead of being, you know, accidentally fucked up at a science experiment. So they got a clusterfuck and they released a clusterfuck.
Let's just be happy that they keep forgetting Creature from the Black Lagoon exists.
Yeah, no, thankfully they do. Although we are getting another Wolfman remake.
And they'll do that to, you know, till the end of time.
Yeah, but still, that one just got a remake not long ago.
Just leave Creature from the Black Lagoon alone.
Yeah, give it time. Give it time. I know they want to do that. I know they've thought about doing Bride of Frankenstein.
I still can't. Yeah, fuck you. I remember that. God, that fucking director was an asshole.
They were originally going to do a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but they dropped out of that because they introduced the character in the Mummy movie, so they kind of nixed that. And originally he was supposed to be played by Russell Crowe, which I don't think is a bad choice.
No, that could have been fun. If done right, that would have been done. That would have been fun.
Then there's also, you know, the other Russell Crowe movie that's in development right now, which is going to be terrible, which is fucking Gladiator 2.
I need that to be the original script for it.
Oh, what? Where Maximus is a fucking ghost?
Yes, come on. You know you want to watch it.
No, I don't want to watch it at all. The first movie is perfect the way it is.
Exactly. No matter what we get, it's going to be shit, but you want it to be funny or shit.
No, I don't. I just don't want it to exist. This is the equivalency for me of like Blade Runner 2049, which is another movie I will never watch.
That movie was funny when it came out because people were like, it doesn't have enough action like the original Blade Runner. I'm like, none of you have seen the original, have you?
The only action in that movie is at the end.
Yeah, but that's the only thing people know, and it's so funny because you can tell people that have never seen it because they're like, the new one doesn't have as much action. I'm like, did you watch the original? Fuck physics.
That is also the reason why why the first movie was a box office failure. It was because of the advertising campaign. They just shoved like all the action scenes into the fucking trailer, and so people thought it was going to be an 80s action movie, and it turned out to be a slow burn noir.
Made on lots of drugs.
I also like the theatrical cut of that movie better than the director's cut of it.
I've only seen the theatrical. I don't think I've seen the
The only reason why I don't like the director's cut of the movie is because they take out all those monologues that Harrison Ford has over the scenes at the beginning and end of the film. They remove those completely because Ford and Scott, after the fact, thought it was stupid. But I think that wraps it up so nicely because of the noir tone to it. So I prefer the theatrical cut.
Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me?
Because the phone broke.
You deserve this. All of it. All of it.
Our wife's bipolar.
Yeah.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
No, that's what the knife in your back is meant to solve.
Is it too late to turn it all around? Maybe.
If I could turn back time.
Silent floaters. They clog the drains. Fur in the water. No baths from me.
Ah, you're flushing rats down the toilet. You don't do that. You just throw them out on the lawn.
Hold on.
When you see a rat that is the size of a cat, then you realize something fucked up.
What the fuck was that sound?
Cat-sized rat.
No. We're not in New York. No, there was legit a weird sound on my computer. Hold on, I need to check what that might have been.
Beepity boopity. Beepity
It's not
spoopity.
that dropping frames. What the hell was that?
A poopity. Popovich.
How stoned are you?
I'm not like
Just a
her.
little bit.
I won't let go. I won't let my passion decay. I can't. I would never. I will finish it.
Will you, though?
Just remember, always double tap.
If I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mention do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program.
Another fucking quack.
Or you're just bonkers.
Yeah, no, it sounded like he was giving you good advice. But why did I suddenly just flip over? What? Okay.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
This thing, this
Oh.
family
Creator's block.
won't work. If you keep undermining me, it will break apart.
Uh-oh. We about to get fucked.
Yeah? So I found out, apparently, if you really want to make an OP character in Baldur's Gate, do a cleric and bard.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm kind of tempted.
Look at what we've done.
You hung a doll? That's just grim, lady.
This isn't an Italian movie.
So, are you excited for the Street Trash remake? For some reason?
I mean, I'm not gonna poo-poo it because the people behind it are at least competent.
It's just such a weird one to get like a remake.
Yeah. No, I agree that it's a weird one, but I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't say that. I've also read the synopsis of it, of what they want to make, and that has me concerned.
I haven't. What do they want to make?
They want to change it from New York City, like, shit streets to, South Africa. Yep.
Oh my god.
Cape Town, South Africa, to be specific.
This is going to be fucking horrible.
Yep, it's just like when they said they were going to make Demons 3 and make it out to be the Underground Railroad.
I have so many jokes I can't say on stream.
Yep.
Is the
That's
dick
what I
scene
read
still gonna
anyway.
be there?
Maybe it changed.
I would think it changed because you'd think anybody working in the project like, oh no, we're not gonna get away with this.
Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better. With a small child in the house. Oh, that's just irresponsible.
Like, why not just make a whole new movie? Because it sounds like they're not even gonna try to make it.
Because they want the name recognition.
Because that always goes so well.
Like I said, the only reason I'm giving it a pass currently is because the people behind it don't
All
suck at
your
their job.
fault.
Like, the whole reason the original, I'm not even gonna say charming, it's just interesting to watch is because it feels like a movie that a bunch of people got on a lot of drugs and made, and we're like, we have this stupid shit, let's see what we can do with it.
It starts with a dude literally melting down on a toilet.
Yeah. It's a good way to set the tone for the movie, let's be honest. And then you have the dick
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah, and there's the big scene.
Just feel like they found that prop and said, "Fuck it, we're gonna write a scene around this."
And also the gang rape.
Yeah, well, I could do without that.
They don't really portray homeless people in a very positive light.
Yeah, I mean New York.
Yeah, New York in the 80s.
You put more and more locked doors between us, but it's my drinking that ruins the family? This is childish.
It sounds like you both need therapy.
It sounds like you need another one, buddy.
Yeah, that too. Take the kid and find someone else.
Keep drinking. Oh, crowbar. Okay, we're gonna bash someone's skull in.
We'll get those doors open.
Motherfucker. Okay.
That is a really angry ghost.
Or is it a very angry piano?
I feel like both of those would be really bad.
Yeah, I don't want pianos to have sentience. That's just gonna get way too annoying.
Remember the piano from was it Super Mario 64?
No.
Oh, you don't remember the piano that used to bite you in the ass?
The thing she
Not
could
really,
do
no.
with the piano. In the right hands, it's the most powerful instrument. It
It
can
is a really
break
pretty
any
piano.
man.
What? It's a piano.
He's trying to say the music. Is she back there? No, she's not.
Bitch.
You didn't kill me with your piano. You failed.
I need the fire.
Firepower!
The lamps are so cold.
Cold in here.
Fire.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. I'm not fixing that.
I didn't do it. You can grab something in there.
Can I?
Yep. The rhino statue.
Okay, so we just need one more. Is that... Okay, not one of those. There's a lot of ash in this house.
Somebody been smoking!
Somebody's been smoking a lot.
Larry,
See,
we caught him. We got him smoking in bed again.
I'm going to just brute force. I love when that works.
How the fuck did that work?
Because I had two in the numbers.
Oh.
I wouldn't have tried that unless I had two numbers. I'm not crazy. Oh, I missed a jump scare.
It's
I
okay.
thought I broke all of them. Oh well. Cold, merciless light is still light.
Sir, you know how expensive lights would have been back then.
Yes. And also, you know, having your house wired for electricity.
It's weird how, like, we take that shit for granted, but, like, thinking about it really wasn't that long ago when that shit would have been expensive to have. Fuck! You! Rat!
Yeah, about 100 years or so. Couple generations.
Yeah.
Some people in Alabama still live that way.
Are you insane with those candles? You will burn.
Damn it!
You're gonna make
Why
me
you got
fun.
padlock everything, woman? All I want to do is get my booze.
You just go
Got
out and
padlock.
buy some.
Fuck.
We have electricity.
We do.
Oh, fuck you,
Back.
bitch.
Our wife's kind of ugly.
Well, I mean, she is a corpse. A burnt corpse. think she's going down the
yep,
hall.
she is gonna chase us. There again. Be gone, you.
Picture.
She's leading us somewhere. She's not giving me time to look around.
We've lived without electricity for thousands of years. I can do it too.
Oh shit.
I keep waking up here.
He ate your butt.
I don't think you could get game overs in the original. Oh, this is new.
It's not a game over. They just takes you somewhere. Am I drunk?
Is this what it's like being drunk?
No. Well, actually, kind of close, actually. Except, you know, with the lack of equilibrium.
Oh, I have that normally.
Oh, then you wouldn't be able to move if you were actually drunk.
This is why I only have a sip.
Yeah, no, you would literally probably just have to, like, sit in one spot.
Boy who wakes up in a cave, he finds a mysterious note and a gun. He then journeys through various environments, woods, fields, rivers. Eventually he winds up at a small cabin where it turns out this has all been a product of his subconscious, brought upon by a traumatic childhood memory. He killed a guy who had murdered his father. In the real world, he's been drooling in a loony bin the whole time. Get it? The twist is sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Could you storyboard it for me? If you're interested, I'll send you the details right away. Frankly, I think you should take this job. It pays well, and it would take your mind off, well, you know, everything else. Please let me know as soon as possible. I'd still read it.
Thomas Crotchwell.
I think it was Coldwell.
I'm calling him Crotchwell.
So everybody who likes our D&D stuff, Mike has come up with another twisted little one-shot.
Yep, we're going to the retirement home.
Hold on, let me check the chats. Give me a second.
It's called the Alabaster Arms, and it's here for you, the elderly of Calgar.
Let me tell
For a
them to get
measly 3 gold a day, your loved one can spend their golden years living out their best life.
This is gonna be so fucked up.
Yeah, I know it is, especially after I have everybody roll for diseases and ailments.
I'm just gonna be running the stream and probably playing a nurse.
Nope. Everybody has to play a geriatric. There are no, the nurses are not part of the character pool.
Damn it, I don't want to. I know what these horrible people are gonna play. They're all just gonna be horny old men.
Yes, of course. They're just gonna be horny old men, and every single one of them is gonna ask for Viagra.
This is gonna go terribly.
Well, to be fair, if you're rolling for the various ailments, and you roll the same number twice, it just makes the same ailment worse.
Oh my god.
So if somebody were to hypothetically roll all 3 items, they might have, like, -10s in a few stats. I mean, then also we have to discuss at some point when people start making characters for this thing is, you know, who wants a cane, who wants a walker, who's going to be in a wheelchair.
I mean, considering it's D&D, couldn't they just heal from all that
Without
and
it,
still be
I'm
able to walk?
broken. I have
Yes,
to finish
they
it.
could, but the problem is that nobody will.
They're gonna smack each other with canes.
Yeah, no, they're gonna beat the shit out of each other with fucking canes, what else? And then
Right,
horrible things are
let's
gonna
try
happen
this
in the
again.
home.
Finally managed to play a little. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing. I won't lie. It drives me insane not to have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband, who said I should be resting. I know he means well. But how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? The worst thing is, I could swear I smelled liquor on his breath. Oh, God, please. Not this again.
It's just gonna be such an awful campaign.
Well, that's gonna be a one-shot.
Yeah, I should say, yeah, it's a one-shot.
The next mini campaign is Exorcist, and I still need to write cases 2 through 5 of that.
We should try to do that on the release of the new Exorcist movie.
I mean, that's in the middle of October, 2.5 months away. I hope we're gonna get through Spellweaver by then. Well,
This is a neat scene. I do like this. I like this in the original.
what happens if I press a wrong key?
I wish it would let me. That would be interesting to see.
I'm gonna smash this piano with a hammer! Let my shit down!
That's what happens when you hit the wrong key. And let me get through?
No.
How come it can jump and I can't? I thought there was a way to get through this.
Because you're a proper one.
Honey, you messed up the song. Can I get through? I thought originally you actually had to try to pass all that.
Maybe they changed it?
Yeah, I think they did.
There's
I
light
needed
on
a
that
jar
bus in the
and a
corner. There we
plastic
go.
tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I
forgot
stuck the
the mint.
tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth.
Nasty.
I put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Because you're a dumbass.
Yeah. Also, I feel like blood is not going to be good for paint.
If you mix it with stuff, it's actually not bad. I know people can
Superior
use-
old bourbon.
I know
Bourbon
people can use
whiskey.
ink.
I know it's been mixed in ink before. Isn't there was it a Kiss comic that has blood in the...
Yep. There's a Kiss comic that has the blood of, I think, the band members that are mixed into the copies.
The only thing that could make her smile. Suddenly, everything I find relaxing is a fire hazard. I thought I broke all of them.
So yeah, that's all our collectibles.
I will get you!
Or did you?
So we're still missing a couple. I thought we got the phone. I guess not.
Telephone.
God, I couldn't imagine having a house like this. I'd like
Nothing.
to, but...
They're getting smart.
Oh god, no. That is way too much area to take care of.
Yeah,
It's a full-time job, just like keeping the house like upkept.
True. Maybe a little bit smaller than this, but it is nice. I saw somebody who took a house like this, and they actually took it and turned it into like a haunted mansion type thing, like a walkthrough. And you could tell it was an actual house. It's really neat. And it's for a dog. Thank you, Cookie Face. Don't forget, guys, this month's sub goal is to torture Mike with the Barbie movie.
You horrible bitch.
Only if they hit it. Look, I could always throw in one of the animated movies, too.
Indeed.
I miss typewriters.
Yeah, no, it had a quaintness to it. That's why I like the opening to Murder, She Wrote.
That show is just so much funnier now that you put it in my head that she's the killer.
Yep. Makes it so much better, and it helps explain so many things,
All
because she
changed
is a
when the
Mary
daughter
Sue
was
character
born.
if there ever was one. And somehow they made that shit successful.
Reward for the most
And she's
cliche
just,
line goes to
everybody
me.
likes her.
Yep. Except for the bad people. The bad people always hate her. Some of them like her, but most of them hate her. If you hate her, that automatically means in the show's context, you are evil. Even if you didn't kill anybody.
I'm here. For a place belonging to a posh-ass agency, this is weird. If they wanted to have a decor that corresponds with story, they succeeded. It's dark, there are rats, and it's weird paintings. Not gonna lie, I felt like it was some fucked up experiment, especially since the man called to check if I'm working soon after I entered. I heard a strange noise when I was about to start writing, but it turned out that it were only rats, I think. I thought I saw later. I called to let him know I'm here. He always cheers me up.
So is this how we get writers to write stories now? Is just lock them in the places that are similar to the stories?
They've already been doing that. They've done that with music albums for years, actually. I forget which band it was, but they actually did record an album in a haunted house.
That would be cool. I would be
I can't
okay
remember.
writing a book in a haunted house. That would be fun.
I'm trying to remember what band
Children
fucking
change
did that.
every... Reach for your own experience. I know what it is to be a parent. What changes with a child? Channel it.
Oh, Black Sabbath did that. That makes way too much sense.
Don't ride city buses. This is your chance to end segregation.
So now
They
we know.
wrote Sabbath Bloody Sabbath in a haunted castle.
That is cool.
Oh, there's a bunch of them that have done that.
I mean, if given the chance, wouldn't you do it?
I mean, it depends. Bat Out of Hell was recorded in a fucking haunted area?
Really?
His producers One Night Stands and
Come. I have your truth.
What the fuck?
You totally missed that.
yes.
Come on! What happened to you when your daughter was born? Tell me!
Bitch.
Oh god, there's no way in hell you'd get me up there. Let's see.
Hello?
Oh, thank God. It's me.
Mama? Did something happen?
I don't know. I don't feel good. I don't like this place.
What do you mean you don't feel good? Do you need a doctor?
No. It's dark in here. I'm scared.
Mom, it's night. I think you just had a bad dream. Everything will be okay in the morning. I imagine the lighthouse gets lonely, but come on. It's you who wanted to go there.
No, you don't understand. It's dark. It's awful, and I can't write. Everything is... Hello? Hello?
She sounds really young, and her son sounds a lot older than I was expecting.
Hmm.
Guess I have to find a lighter or something.
Fuck!
Now that's no way to greet your muse. What, you're surprised? Creation isn't pretty. You pushed a human being into the world, and now you need to do the same with a book. I'm here to help you with that.
How?
Fuck that, I would stop writing. That would be the point. I'd just cancel the comic and walk away. Nope. When your muse is talking like that, it's time to stop. Oh, it's a generator, I think.
How? She asks. The same way I helped the painter, the musician, and the actor. All you have to do is choose. Your voice will be heard.
It won't.
Will
It
it?
never is.
I don't think you're a Greek muse.
And now, with my help, it's possible. Do you choose to use it? Say it.
I do. I choose your help.
Then it is done.
Well, fuck.
No takebacks?
We just got butt fucked, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
When will people learn not to take deals with demons?
I don't know.
Hello?
Thank God you're okay. What happened?
What do you mean?
You were scared, and the call was cut off, and...
Oh, that's nothing. The generator died. It's fine now.
Oh. Okay. I guess that's good. How do you feel? You sounded upset. I'm worried.
I'm good.
But...
I'm good, son. It's as you said. I'm exactly in the place I wanted to be.
Are you?
Yes, I'm sure. I need to get back to work. Good night.
Love you.
And she's
Fuck off.
And I'm guessing she's now possessed by the muse.
They're going out to the seaman.
Goes back here.
Oh god, the demon left a dump in the toilet.
So this muse is affected the wife, him, and an actor. Which I
He
think is
tried
the
to pull himself
second-
together.
Welcome. Mike says hi too. He's not paying attention to the chat.
Hello.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Look, you find that shit on sale. Let's be real. It don't matter. You're gonna buy it. Baby stuff is expensive.
Look, if he's gotta wear pink for the first 3 months, it's okay.
That shit's expensive. Had to shop for like nephews and nieces and stuff, like god kids, and damn, that shit's expensive.
Shop for no one.
I try to be nice to people I like.
Sometimes, you must be in the dark to see.
Bullshit.
Yeah, until you hit your leg on something. Must be in the dark to see. Suddenly walk into the couch. God damn it! Oh, fucking mazes.
Well, we fucked.
Oh, did you see on Switch? If you have Switch online, they have the Pokemon card game, the original Game Boy one.
Oh, neat.
I have totally been playing that. I'm like, fuck yeah. I love that game. I even found my physical copy of that recently.
As far as Pokemon goes, I've still just been too busy playing Fusion.
Might stream some of that after. Okay, so I think I'm going the right way.
Just the amount of dumb shit you can make in that game.
Does kind of suck that we had to start again, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean that. Well, the other thing too is that's kind of like the good part about the game is like you never play the same.
Oh, I'm retarded. Okay.
Oh no, you were supposed to be looking at arrows instead of just randomly going into a room. Motherfucker. We found it! Drunk.
You can't prove anything. We're going into a Looney Tune? That's a fun effect.
Is the fire real? Fuck me! Shit. We might be fucked.
Why pink?
Because it's a kid?
Let her be
These people are
herself.
stupid. This is not how real horses look, darling. You need to learn this. Oh.
Maybe we not go near that?
I can see it being a bad idea.
That sounded like a problem.
What was moving on the couch? One of those things moved.
What's the plot? We,
As for your question, my sister
shit.
tells me that Anne Blackwood is an extraordinary childminder. From what I saw, she deserves such praise.
What the fuck is a childminder?
It's like a nanny. It's an old name for like a nanny. Somebody
Oh,
that
okay.
minds the children.
Yeah, I've never heard that term before.
It's a very old term.
I can see why we don't. Okay, so our kid might need therapy.
Just a little bit, yeah, or at least keep him away from the sharp objects.
Yeah. Reminds me now, next week I'm gonna go back to the storage unit to get the boxes that I did for the children's hospital. So a bunch of kids are gonna get a lot more plushies. I have so many plushies for kids. I have this big old rabbit bunny that big old like rabbit plush that my grandpa gave me that I'm gonna give to one of the kids. So how do you feel about dolls?
They suck.
Yeah, what do you feel about living dolls?
They need to die.
At least you and Archer are in agreement on that one.
Look, I'm sorry. Unless it's like a teddy bear or something, I usually don't introduce characters like that are not evil. The teddy bear one is the only one I'll let cross because I can do a really good Ted impression.
Then you're not going... Well, Mage isn't evil. But she is fucked up when you actually see what she's designed under the clothes to look like.
You're gonna respawn?
Yep.
Yes, she is.
I want to try to get...
Burn it!
Bitch, I can do this all night.
Go fast.
I'm trying to leave, bitch. God, you're so rude. Telling us to get out. Oh, crap. Okay, I won't shit talk you again.
Oh, God!
Fuck.
Get away from me! You creepy weirdo! Oh, God, why do you keep transporting me
Oh,
back
I
here?
like, well, I
Screw you.
like, I have a bunch of old stuff I'm giving away, and I'm taking it to a veterans group that sells stuff, and, like, the kids stuff I bring to children's hospitals. But if, it's in pretty good condition, because if, I don't really want to sell it, because shipping's a pain in the ass, so I know kids can enjoy the stuff. Like, last time I had this big old sheep plushie, and I had, like, a shirt from when I was a kid of, like, it was, like, Kirk's captain shirt, from Star Trek, and I put it on the sheep, and I forgot it was on there. I was just doing it to be funny, and I brought it to the kids' hospital, like, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago I told you about this. This little girl grabbed it, and she was hugging on it, like, beelined right for this thing, and the nurses all knew what the shirt was, so they were laughing, and she's like, what's his name? What's his name? I'm like, oh, he's Captain. And she's running around going, I have Captain, and one of the nurses goes, is his last name Kirk? And the kid just looks at him, the little girl just looks at the nurse with such a blank expression, not getting the joke. But it was so great. Come on. I've got like a bunch of Muppet Baby plushies in it from like way back in the 80s, and I'm going to be bringing to them. Although those I could probably see if they're worth any money. Maybe I keep those. I found a Tribble too. I don't know where the fuck I got it from.
You sure it says there's a ball of fuzz?
No, it says on the bottom that Tribble.
No leaving the workshop until
Little
it's
creepy
finished.
bastard.
Why? Who got kinky?
Everybody.
Let's try this again. So we gotta hit her, run past her, and then go to that other door.
Yeah.
I don't remember this in the original. I think this is something that they added. Maybe it's one of Shatner's old toupees. Chat.
Through the door!
Yep.
Why would you help me?
I have no plans of helping you, lady.
Woohoo! We got through the room. Fuck your couch. Burn it.
Yep.
Burn it.
Yep.
Little blonde boys in sailor outfits. That is not comforting in this scenario. What's about? I break your little. Oh Lord.
Oh, okay.
Now
I
they're
see what you're
even.
supposed to do. Oh, okay. So you have to move it to where.
No, I think you had to move it the other direction. Well, actually,
Can I move this?
we go to the. No, I think we had to have done it right because you can't. Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can only move it right there. I think it's right there. See?
Is there like a picture or something in here that we can go off of?
No, that would be too easy.
No.
Oh no, right here. Okay,
Oh, right.
so-
Yeah, okay. So it has to be in the middle. In between both of them. Oh,
so
yeah,
he
that's
was
okay.
right.
Yep. And then the other one we have to move now over to the opposite side. And I think that'll work.
I don't know how pinpoint precise it wants to be.
There we go. Apparently not that much. I don't know where I am! Paintbrushes. Okay.
Who took your gift? Which one? showing them more kiddish. We do know he had a kid. Recharge. I just realized it looked like a bottle in its
I
hand.
had to move most of the dolls out of her room. It was getting ridiculous. You can't just throw gifts at her whenever you feel guilty for whatever it is you feel guilty for. She needs a father, not another useless distraction.
Yep. This got a remake this year, actually. I think it was last month this came out. And I believe, from what we've seen, this is, or what we've been told, this is Layers of Fear 1 and 2 with what's called the writer added in, which is kind of a way to tie the whole thing together. Because apparently there's stuff that the original creators wanted to put in that they couldn't, because when this game was made, Bloober was still indie. In fact, this game was their first, and it was crowdfunded, so there was a lot, from what I understand, they couldn't put in.
Somebody drew on the pictures.
It's a kid, yeah.
You filthy bastard! Do you know how much that costs? That's an oil painting.
We might need to get our kid therapy.
No, we need to get our kid to an orphanage.
And this is why you don't have kids, Mike.
No, this is why they have haunted orphanages.
Who are you even playing with?
Ghosts.
Myself?
I was going to avoid that joke. So there's two pathways. Let's see what's over here.
If you're given the low-hanging fruit, just take it sometimes.
What do you stand to win?
The divorce?
Time for you to choose a side.
Yes, choose a side. Palpatine. God, those specials did not have any right being as funny as they were.
And here, bam.
Are you supposed to let your kid win?
No, you beat the shit out of them every fucking time until they get good at it. Letting them win only makes them think that they're better than they are. So, you ever see the, oh god, what was it?
The man
Well, they
becomes
did,
king. It's just a matter of finding a good combination.
I'll take chess.
The Robot Chicken Star Wars specials?
Yes.
Oh, that
My
shit's
little bird
amazing.
loved this game.
I'm so happy they got Seth MacFarlane to do Palpatine.
Just because you love doing the Palpatine impression.
Yeah, well, because my voice sounds a little bit like his. It's just like one octave too high.
What's your favorite ghost movie? Oh.
I'm...
I need some
that's
peace
a tough
and
question.
quiet
There's a lot
to
of-
work. Is that too much to ask? This house is not a playground.
Poltergeist feels like it's too obvious.
Well, that also depends on what they mean by ghost movie. Do they just mean like movie with a ghost, or do they mean like haunted house type movie?
Your child is barely 2 years old. It's absolutely normal that she doesn't talk yet. It's not the nanny's fault, and no, stimulating your daughter's mind by reading her Nietzsche is not a good idea. For God's sake.
Oh, we're the pretentious parents.
Yep. Why can't you do everything at 6 months old, goddammit? I don't want to have to teach you these things.
Don't kids usually start talking at maybe 3 or 4?
I mean, they can start saying words relatively early, like within the first, like, year or so, but, like, in terms of, like, actually talking, like, saying sentences or anything like that, yeah, you're looking at, like, 4 or 5 minimum.
Oh, they're saying haunted house movies.
Haunted house...
Yeah,
that-
you enjoy
that-
that one.
That's still a huge. I mean, I can name a bunch of really good ones that I love. I love House on Haunted Hill. That's from 1959 with Vincent Price. We did that on one of the Riff things we did. Um, The Haunting from I think it was 1963 or 64. That's the quintessential haunted house movie that everybody goes to. It's a very slow burn movie and it's very psychological. So when people watch it, the only thing that I would recommend is that it's not a movie that you watch it for the atmosphere and the psychological like that it
You like it, my
does.
little bird?
Like it's not a movie, it's not a
Okay,
creature feature
quiet.
type thing.
It will look great on the fireplace, don't you think, honey?
You have The Changeling with George C. Scott. That's a very good one from 1980. That's him and his wife Trish Van Devere and oh god, Melvin. Why can't I remember his last fucking name? He
I
plays the
know she
senator in that.
adores that toy, but I don't know. Something about it is very unsettling. Maybe it's the way she plays with it. She's not a happy child. It shows sometimes when she plays. Breaks my heart to see it.
Then get her to a therapist.
It's the oldest.
Fuck that thing.
You don't bring them to therapy. You just beat them until they're normal.
Your kid might actually need therapy.
Just a tad. Is the Changeling. Burnt Offerings is another really good one. Poltergeist, quintessential one. I think everybody knows. House, the movie House, if you're going for more of a horror comedy angle, that was done by Sean Cunningham, the same guy that did the first Friday the 13th movie. That's a really good one. Also has Norm from Cheers in a movie role, which is very rare.
Just gonna leave that there.
Fuck, what other ones? The Uninvited, which is another one from the 40s, a little bit more on the lighthearted side, but still creepy. Just like that. I mean, if you want to go with some more modern stuff, I mean, I know they got like The Conjuring and shit like that. Like some of those are.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we just go and leave the house and the family and just get the fuck out.
Yeah. If I had to choose my favorite out of all the bunch, though, it would probably be kind of a tie between House on Haunted Hill and The Changeling.
What? No. Of course cutting your hair doesn't hurt, Birdie.
But stabbing you with scissors does.
Why did you do that to the bear, though? What the heck did the bear do to you?
The bear existed. It had to be cleansed.
Was that the bear that Cham destroyed?
No, that one was burned and incinerated immediately because of a deck gun run. And he never knew it was there. I told him it afterwards. He literally, like, I was like, "Do you guys want to do a side quest?" And we like rolled during travel time, and so a side quest appeared. So they found this like abandoned, like overgrown villa that was located in the
child's hair.
And it was supposed to be this thing where like, oh, you can go down, you can investigate the like this overgrown like mansion, and eventually they would find a little stuffed bear named Oswald who was alive, and all he wanted was to have somebody be his new owner and love him, like the little girl that used to live in the house. And he blew him up and lit him on fire.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah, no, that was the actual quest too, that he basically failed immediately. And I didn't give him any experience points for killing the teddy bear.
Good.
Because it wasn't meant to be. Like, it didn't have like a rating to it. It wasn't an enemy, he just killed
that come
I'm like, I'm
That's
not giving
not
you
a toy
experience
for her.
points for this.
Why? What's wrong with her having that toy?
That's a little boy's toy. Don't give your son a Barbie doll.
Someone's gonna get offended that you said that.
I don't fucking care. Look, it's called a G.I. Joe, it's called a fucking action figure, alright? But there are distinctions.
I mean, I played with Transformers and shit when I was little.
Yeah, but those don't have like a...
Yeah, they
Alright,
do.
yeah. Yeah, you were just weird.
Yeah, and Power Rangers and shit like that. What do you really want to go through that? I was playing with mostly boys' toys because I used to rip the heads off Barbies. They stopped giving those to me when I started doing that more and more.
Yeah. Are you the kid in this game?
No, I would have done a lot worse to the toys. I actually found one of my dolls when doing the storage unit, and it did. And I took the head off because I was like, "This isn't fitting right." And then I realized, holy shit, it is not the head for this doll. Where did that head go? It was pretty mangled
Fluffy
too.
fakers, mocking me, lying still between toys, no toys allowed.
Yeah, I was very much a tomboy as a kid. I always hung out and played with boys and stuff like that. I just didn't have any interest. I hated dresses and shit like that. I'm fine. I think boys can play with like Barbies and Kens and stuff. It's when parents try to force kids to play with stuff like that, and it's very obvious they don't want to, then you have a problem. Man, you kid a lot of dolls.
No, mine was mainly Legos.
I was never allowed Legos or chemistry sets, and I wanted one.
I think I almost exclusively at one point it was just Legos because it was an infinite toy. Like my parents realized that, oh, he'll just keep breaking them apart and building them into everything else anyway. Of whatever. Also, yeah, apparently you just got smacked in the face.
By a porcelain doll. Fuck that. Those things hurt.
Ow. I have a concussion.
And porcelain in my face.
It was Legos and Transformers. That was basically like 90% of it.
I did find a bunch of Polly Pockets. I'm like, where the hell did I get these from? I think my aunts gave them to me.
My thing was if I couldn't change it into something else for shits and giggles, then it wasn't worth my time.
Yeah, I can. Are we sure you don't want to become a full-on engineer?
I did when I was younger. But fuck no, I am not going through that level of education at this age.
If she really endangered your child, then yes, it is reasonable to let go of her.
I should have let her express herself.
Well, shit. Oh, okay. I don't understand what you want me to do. Fuck you, man.
Hi, Mika Me. What are you doing? What? What? You want puppy treat? Hold on, puppy treat time, guys. You want puppy treat? You want the puppy treat? You're gonna get your bubble treats. 1 second, everybody. Time for puppy medicine.
Telepathic powers.
Come on. Aww. Hey, Kiwi. Please don't get out of your fucking playpen again. How did you do that the first time? Give me 1 second. There we go.
Well, shit.
Dude, do you ever think that your daughter's fucked up because of you?
No, that would imply self-fault. I don't think he has the ability to feel that. Don't talk to me! And down we go.
Nope.
I want to look at the door for scaries.
True.
Or fuck this place.
Want me to let you out, Kiwi? Hold on 1 second. I gotta let
God,
him run out. Come here, Kiwi.
we're in a shithole.
Forget to take you out. Ready? There you go, mama. There you go, mama. Ready? Hard to take the dog out when you left it in the fucking playpen. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. He is out playing right now. Give me a moment. Thank you for the subs, everybody. Did I miss the jump scare? Hold on.
I was muted.
Alright, Jam said he's gonna be a little longer.
Pandas.
We could always start, and then once we finish this level, we can always start.
Earlier
and then bring him
today, a typical quiet and peaceful
It's true.
neighborhood witnessed a scene straight out of a crime drama as social services accompanied by armed police officers descended upon the residence of a once famous painter and a recent widower. Apparently, the man had broken into a children's care center downtown and absconded with one of the young patients. Our sources claim that the girl was in fact the culprit's daughter, who had previously been removed from his care after a family court ruling. After unsuccessful attempts at negotiation, fearing that the man might harm the child, police officers stormed the building and apprehended the suspect. Eyewitnesses claim that as the paramedics escorted the girl out of the house, the man, still in handcuffs, fell to his knees and repeatedly exclaimed, "Please, she's all I have left." A truly tragic turn.
Oh, good. We're playing a dude that is batshit nuts.
We're completely crazy. We're certifiably insane. I have a piece of paper that says this is true.
I have no idea why that won't go away on screen. Do you want to quickly time Raka and tell him that we'll be going that will start in about 15 minutes?
Okay.
Hey, what is that?
Joke's on you, doll. Hold on, let me see if I can get rid of that. Yeah, that got rid of it. We have a lantern.
That I DM'd him.
Okay. So I don't think this level goes on for too much longer. But this is where the game starts to get trippy, believe it or not. Look at the cute little mouse. Nope. Go on. Get him, cat. Get the rat. Also, for people who were like, they're surprised that this got a remake. Didn't Last of Us 1 just get a remake at like $70? There was a dog. I know she's coming.
Well, fuck. Anybody else want to do acid?
There's a dog that scared off the cat.
And the cat who scared off the rat. Mr. Kitty, help me. Please, Mr. Kitty. You deserve more.
Okay, so he didn't there. So the rat's got to be the last. So now we got to find the cat.
Mr. Kitty.
There's Mr. Kitty.
Mr. Kitty. Oh God, what's happening?
That could have killed the rat.
Burn it. Swear to God. Oh God. Rodents. Fuck.
Peculiar ones of various sizes.
Curb stomp him. Okay.
That doll is losing its damn mind in there.
Yeah, no, that doll is going on a bad trip right now. Like, whatever it's seeing, it doesn't want to be seeing.
Be an example.
Yep,
Finish
this
it.
is the scene that's kind of famous in this game.
Sexy.
Oh, don't point at me, you assholes. I did nothing.
We did nothing wrong. You can't prove shit. Look, you're the one that's keeping people in a creepy-ass fucking house and making me do deals with demons and crap, alright?
This is, I remember liking this scene, the original. That doll is having a very bad trip. Have you noticed in all the pictures, like, the mom is usually very happy and the dad always looks miserable in this?
Yeah. Also, the kids just seeing horrible things in general.
I'm good. No, there's a reason why the dad's like that. Well, no, he's an ass, if you know the story of the game. It is a lot of this, is a lot of it is his fault. I think our shit got laced with LSD.
This is some powerful crap. Stop fainting all over the house.
Never. I'd say creepy doll, but that's an oxymoron. Yeah, I'm getting rid of as many porcelain dolls as I can right now. Like, actually, in real life, I've been giving them a lot of them.
This was a special brush, like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
You're fucked, dude.
Threw baby into a meat grinder?
No, cut his daughter's hair to turn it into a brush.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he could have done worse. I don't remember if it ever says who he took the blood from. So we'll do this part, and then we'll call this game. And that means we're actually almost done with it. Alright, so we're gonna get ready for Baldur's Gate 3 fun. So give me a moment, everybody, to get it ready.